Hey ladies, welcome to Black Women Making Money. And today I am answering the question if you should incur debt in order to get a college education. So, on Black social media, this has been a very discussed topic. And college education today is not what it cost 20, 30 years ago when I went. I will admit that. I have some differing opinions with regards to this, so this should be a really short video for me to explain where I see things headed. Number one is it depends on what you're gifted at. It depends on what your gifts truly are. And do you know what your gifts are at 16, 17, 18 years old? Do you know what career path that you want to take at that time? There are a lot of people, especially in the manosphere, who are like, if you're not studying STEM, don't go to college. That is, that's not necessarily the case. Okay. So if you really do like science or engineering, then yes, going to college, definitely. If you want to study nursing or any kind of medicine, then yes, going to college. If you think you want to be a lawyer one day, then really kind of working with some individuals and mapping out uh, how to make money as a lawyer. And if you, because there are a lot of people who get into law school and discover that they don't like it, also looking at ways people have pivoted from law school into other types of careers is going to be another big thing for you because college is too expensive right now for you to go in, get $100,000 in debt, and not have three, four different ways for you to take that that college degree and make money with it. I do agree with people when it comes to that. So, um, yes, if you are looking at science, if you're looking at engineering, if you're looking at law school, ultimately, if you're looking at careers in communication, if you're looking at accounting, accounting is a great, it's not STEM, right? But nobody ever mentions accounting. Accounting, being a CPA, great career, right? But let's say you don't have any of those as a path that you want to take. Then the question becomes, okay, well, what's next? So let's say that you want to study liberal arts. Well, talking to some people who have liberal arts degrees that ultimately got into tech, right? That's going to be a great pathway. So what happens within liberal arts is that it teaches you how to think. There's a woman that we studied on this channel who has a philosophy degree that now has a $300,000 job in tech being a prompt engineer. So if you are looking at, hey, I want to study liberal arts, I'm not really sure what I want to study, etc., having some sort of pathway either into tech or into medicine or into some sort of career path that has at least a 20-year trajectory because you are paying a lot of money in order to get this college degree. The final thing that I'm going to say to you, actually, I have two more things to say. Number one is that if you are gifted with hair, if you are gifted with communication skills and you want to get into sales, for example, or tech sales or any kind of sales, then you don't need a college degree. There are certain paths that you're able to take. You, let's say you really want to do cybersecurity. Great. Start up with a certification, get a job, and then, yes, go and get your bachelor's degree. The reason for that is because you there's going to come a point where you may want to move up the corporate ladder. And I have seen this done before. I've seen it happen where you want to move up the corporate ladder, and because you do not have a bachelor's degree, they tell you that you have reached a ceiling in your career. So, if you're going to go through corporate America, yes, I believe still get a bachelor's degree, try to figure out a way to get a job and some sort of way have your company pay for it. The final thing I'm going to say is this. This is what gets a lot of Black women in trouble. So I want you to listen to me very carefully. If you do not network in college, your degree is worth infinitely less. If you do not network in college, your degree is worth infinitely less. And if you do not network in college and you have a liberal arts degree or you have a marketing degree or something like that, it's worth damn near close to zero. Why am I saying this? Because if you have, for example, a cybersecurity certification or something like that, where recruiters are constantly looking for you, that's one thing. You can get a job ultimately without having a network. However, if you have a marketing degree or if you have a liberal arts degree and nobody knows who you are, what's going to happen is you're going to start applying for jobs and you're going to be competing with hundreds of other people for the same entry level jobs. The reason why Jewish people are able to get their kids into organizations at entry level and help them work their way up is because they use their network. They use their network, right? There are other ethnicities that use their networks in order to get their children into those entry level jobs. So if you have parents, grandparents, a social network, a church, etc., lean on that network, but also develop a professional network while you are in college. Find mentors, start reaching out to people on LinkedIn saying, hey, I'm looking for mentors to work with me, to help me, to advise me, to help me find internships, etc. If you have a liberal arts degree, if you have the type of degree, like a marketing degree, the type of degree where recruiters are not going to be knocking down your door upon graduation, do not get a college degree without a network. So that is the story. I do suggest you look to get a college degree. I do, especially if you're going into corporate America. It is going to be helpful for you. But hopefully, I talked to you about different ways that you can navigate. And don't be afraid to apply for scholarships as well. It takes a lot of work. However, there is a woman named Dr. Pamela Ellis, Ellis. She's a Black woman. She helps Black people get college scholarships, and she could start with you or with your children as young as 14 years old to help you start setting yourself up to get a full ride scholarship or a partial scholarship to college. So you can look her up online, Dr. Pamela Ellis, and like the video and share this with any Black woman who needs this information. Alrighty then, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.